Cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap Music Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap Music Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Hell no, he know I don't get players every day.
Everybody said when he went to back on Fig, and Adam got mad and struck him.
Well, I would not do that. I don't even know how. Like, what am I going to report his channel for? And I think you get a notification from the channel, right?
You get an email. Listen,
but not for like bullying.
But you still get an email. Why we haven't seen the email?
Okay.
If you got a point to prove, you're gonna show everything.
Oh, you show who.
Now they tell you who struck you.
If you try to fight it, right?
But if
wait, so if you have a point to prove, you show everything. So should I show the text messages of Compton Rick Rock over this past weekend being super upset and like sending little false threats at me because he was upset, and then when I offered him to come meet up to have a conversation, he denied? Oh, I don't know. Should we? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of points ever.
If it's a harassment,
points are hard. Points are hard.
And then bullying, they still gonna send you an email saying why they took your stuff.
Yeah.
And you gonna want to show that too. Like, look, man, this is what they put on me. You know, that's what.
And actually, like right before we got on stream, and I don't say this to like disrespect him or anything like that, because me and Spoty Face actually had a really good
A to Z. It's hilarious. Don't trip. I got you. Don't trip.
Conversation the other day, but there are people making YouTube videos, and I'm going to assume that this is going to get more widespread over the next day or two, that people are going to be talking about this. But allegedly, Spoty Face is now wanted for a DP because he went on back on Fig.
Oh man, I don't want to talk about that, man.
It's Spoty business.
Oh, this is crazy.
I'm just saying, like, that's insane. Like, I watched a YouTube video earlier.
I don't think that that's really a thing. Now, I'm not sure what's going on within the Rolling 40s, as I am not a member of their beautiful, illustrious community. But I wouldn't think that Spoty Face going on back on Fig is something that's going to lead to, oh, that's a DP. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't. Like, I don't think that. Like, I don't think that anybody's that engulfed in Spoty Face's personal business to where they're saying these types of things. You feel me? Like, I don't actually see that being a real thing, but I don't know. You know, the gang world is hard. The gang world is hard.
From somebody who would know, claiming that that's what's going on.
Hey, I'm gonna say something. And Spoty Face.
Hey, snake oil shite was whatever. I'm sorry, my bad, bro. But I have something perfect for that. As soon as everybody thinks the coast is clear, I'm a wabba. I promise you I am. As soon as everybody think the coast is clear, and nobody's paying attention, and everybody forgot about the Wooty Bam, oh no, I'm a wabba. Good wapau. I'm a good wapau. I promise you I am. I'm
gonna keep it real. I've been hearing this stuff. I don't believe nothing that's on the internet. Me personally, I don't. Until if I see it, if I got like somebody that's really there, but dudes will make up something. Like, that's crazy. Why would you get a DP for going on?
I don't think,
come on,
because
man.
I think he would have called and asked like, hey man, they trying to have me going back on Fig.
Look, that just walked through my hood. I don't think he taking no DPs. That just walked through my neighborhood.
So now with that all being said, now Rick Rock is admitting that Wack was lying when he said Spoty Face went through his community, because now Rick Rock is admitting to the fact that Spoty Face slid through his hood and walked through it and all that kind of stuff. So now you're trying to give him more credit. Like, well, I don't think the same father mucker who slid through my hood so comfortably is out here taking DPs and all that, which really wouldn't make sense for that to be the same individual. But you feel me? You just see how everything changes, bro. You see how everything changes. You see how things switch up. You see how things become different. The flu flam, the skull dug, and the larceny, it's all afoot, bro. It's all afoot. The flu flams are always afoot. You got to watch these dudes, bro. You got to watch these dudes, because Wack and Rick Rock are telling two different stories about the same thing. And now it kind of seems like Wack is being shown to be untruthful, as we all know him to be. But Rick Rock is making it clear about what Spoty Face is risen.
Allegedly, he's had at least one DP in the last like couple months, right?
You know, he real cool with
I mean, since I've known him, allegedly he's had at least like one or two DPs.
I don't believe that shit, man.
We seen him after one of them for sure.
Oh, I ain't seen it.
You know,
what you taking pills?
No, he wants some.
You got some certs? What are those?
You want some of this shit?
No.
Tic Tacs. You want that?
Yeah, we
Oh,
talked about this before you got here about him going to.
Yeah. Man.
So y'all shit won't be hot.
Oh, these are perks.
Screaming
yeah.
across
Want
the
a perk?
I just know that
Y'all need a perk?
He got
he
LSD on there.
Israelite.
Maybe.
I don't
Maybe he
think-
was
I don't think,
evangelizing in
I
your
don't think
hood.
he get no DPs, man. Come on, man. I don't.
He went to the G. He crazy.
Hey, no,
Nobody ever got DP'd for coming on no jumper. Let's just say that.
Hey,
Yeah.
honestly,
Wag didn't tell me that either, by the way.
previous to the pod, you said something I found interesting. You were like, man, like I miss the old dynamic of the pod y'all had. Do you feel like there's a chance where this current?
Listen. I
three of us
listen.
and
I
some
watch
other
this
people
shit. I
can bring
watch
that
it.
back?
I ain't gonna lie. I watch it. I might get on here and clown you, but I watch it. It was.
Now, I'm looking at this dynamic. I have a quick question before we get back into it. Do you guys want this dynamic for the Tuesday show? Are you guys cool with this being the new Tuesday show? Let me know what you guys think about that.
I like the Brick Baby era. That was like my favorite era. I like Brick Baby was a good ass podcast. I liked his ass. He'd get on here. That was good content because he gonna say something for the reaction guy.
No, that was good. He is gold for y'all.
He was the craziest combination of gangster, crazy life experience, funny white boy humor, like combination of all that together. He was tip top.
And I like.
Basically, they're saying how much better Break Baby is than everybody over here. Got it. We want Break Baby. We don't want these guys, is what we're pretty much saying. Got you.
Like Munchie B. I like Munchie B.
Agreed.
Munchie B, he's a good. He grew to be a good podcast, and that's funny. I like anybody that could make me laugh. If you can make me laugh, I'm watching you.
Yeah.
If it's too serious, I'm kind of like turned off from it. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to laugh, crack jokes.
Oh, that's why Rick Rock is a joke, because he wants everything not to be serious. I get it. That's why his whole street career is turned into a joke. I got you. That makes 100% sense. Officer Rock with the little police, whatever. I can turn our hands. I see you.
So Munchie B, Aunt Hefe was cool. I like Aunt Hefe come up here, fall asleep, he give us something to clown about. You know what I'm saying?
And Hefe was such an amazing character, or still is.
He'll be home
He back
soon.
soon.
Yeah, I liked all them dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure.
I like the first No Jumper when you was doing the underground rappers. That's how I became a part of this
You
show.
talking 2016 when it was
Way
just
back
me?
then. Back then, yeah.
Okay.
I like that. That was
Good
more.
era.
I think to keep it honest,
Man, you get a Krispy Kreme with that glaze?
I think the gang members is to show up.
The thing
I
about
honestly do. I'ma tell
when
you
people
why.
say that though is like there's no new underground rappers.
But you still got rappers out there.
Very few.
I liked it. That's
Who?
what
Who
drew
blew
me
up
to
as
the
an
top.
underground rapper this year? Last 12 months.
good-
Name one.
That's not
Who blew up?
in
He,
that.
know, he should know that. That's his field.
There's a lot of dope MCs that got motion.
Okay, but who blew up? Because we're talking about 2016. I'm interviewing X, Lil Pump,
He is hanging on to that XXX Tentacion interview, ain't he? I'm not saying it's a bad move, but man, we get it, bro. You interviewed the man, but like, and then what? And then what? First you go interview X, and then what? Show me who you gonna interview next, and then what? You feel me? Like, I'm just trying to see, and then what? Like, all right, because it's not like you can't go find somebody else to interview. It's not like you can't make some more waves in this content space. Like, come on, Adam, stop feeling sorry for yourself, bro. Go bust a move. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop wanting people to feel sorry for you, and get up and work how you gotta work, and do what you gotta do in this space. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, okay, you down right now. No jump right where you want it to be right now. Okay, cool. We see that. You know what I'm saying? We see that. We see you having a problem right now, bro. We see you on the struggle bus. The struggle is us. The struggle is us. Get off of it. All you got to do is get off the struggle bus, bro. Like, you don't have to be on the struggle business. You can at any time decide to do better with your life. And then that could just be that. You feel me?
Peep, all these dudes who are like, they're underground, they're blowing up, and they're getting big. They're doing millions and
Yeah, Glazy Daisy for sure.
millions and millions of views. They got
It's
huge fan
Has
bases.
just been here.
There's some rappers
He hasn't done an interview. He ain't done an interview.
that's coming us up and coming.
But there are channels that interview the underground rappers, and they don't really do
But they
views
weren't
like
doing
that.
like you did it.
Because the rappers are not at the size that they were at the time. Like SoundCloud rap was a real wave.
Yeah,
like
That shit was huge.
that shit was cracking.
It
Goonie
barely
Boy.
exists now.
He got like a little
Did you
cool
even-
little following. Goonie Boy. He from Compton. He from South. He a rapper.
But
He
I
got a
mean,
cool
okay,
little
he's
following.
comparing like underground rappers
talking about
to like
when he-
gangster rappers, which they're kind of like different worlds.
Adam is basically saying that you guys that are coming out of LA with the LA gang sound or the LA drill sound are not going to ever become anything, so he doesn't want to interview you.
Because I feel like you have like street and then you have underground rap,
I'ma
which
keep
is
it real.
kind of
That's what
more
people-
artistic.
People felt like back then, when they came on No Jumper, they made it.
Yep.
I'm telling you, when the underground rapper came on this back then, because I'm cussing too much for y'all. I can talk. I want to talk. When they came on here back then, we made it. We made it. We made it to No Jumper.
Right.
Now, it's so much gang shit on this motherfucker. Now, it's like, man, we see this already. We lit this. It's excited to people that don't lit this shit. And then they look at us like, man, look at these dumb motherfuckers right here.
Okay, but here's the thing: is that No Jumper, if all we did was interviews, would be a very significant platform. You know, that's like still.
Now, it's not too late to go ahead and get done what you got to get done, Adam. You could still save the jumper. You can still save the jumper, but definitely got to make some improvements. Definitely got to make some adjustments. You definitely got to, kind of take this something serious. You feel me?
To this day, where the vast majority of our views come from is just doing interviews. So the Tuesday show, the Whack Pod, the news, etc., that's one chunk of the business, but it's kind of hard for people to accept that it's a comparatively small percentage of the business. That being said, if we weren't doing content with all of the different people from LA, which, people tend to lump it into gang members, realistically, if you're from LA, you probably either are from a gang or you are adjacent to one. You damn near might as well be from a gang, even if you're not really from a gang. But so, like,
He thinks he's from a gang.
when the underground rap kind of fell off, which I'm gonna say, like, by COVID, the constant stream of new underground rappers had sort of come to a screeching halt. It's like, then we sort of pivot into like, oh, we got all these dudes who are like from hoods or whatever. But from my perspective, them being from hoods was never the important part, because we just had Craig.
No, that's definitely the important part, because if it wasn't the important part, you wouldn't have highlighted DW Flame when he said that derogatory term towards the neighborhood Crips. That wouldn't have been highlighted. If it wasn't geared towards gangs, then you wouldn't have highlighted Spoetyface and 4 Extras coming up there to get at Brick Baby for gang-related issues. You wouldn't have called Compton Rick Rock out for throwing away his blue bandana. Y'all wouldn't have brought up Whack 100 being a Paru that didn't go to the Paru Peace March. What else was gang-related that happened at No Jumper? It's a lot of things, man. It's a lot of things that happen up there that are gang-related. But I refuse to believe you can't tell me that No Jumper is not a gang-related podcast when all y'all do is relate gangs. Like, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that No Jumper is not a gang-related podcast when all you ninjas do up there is relate gangs.
Smith on this podcast, and he occurred to me. Craig Smith is an amazing podcast. So, like, I'm definitely excited to build with him. And he's somebody who very much like grew up around gang lifestyle. He says his dad's from PDL, whatever, but he never got into that. And to me, that doesn't matter at all. I don't give a if you're a smart commentator on what's going on in hip hop, that's great. If anything, I do feel like we kind of caused ourselves unnecessary problems by having too many gang members on here, and we should probably.
Oh, now it's too many gang members. Once J Hood came and destroyed your foundation, and really, we don't want to blame it on J Hood, because J Hood's just a pawn. J Hood, if you think that J Hood is the genius in this situation, brother, I got some things to tell you. Brother, I got some things to tell you. If you think J Hood is a genius behind this and he destroyed No Jumper, no, sir. That was a daddy whack move.
They really mind the ratio going forward. I don't want to smoke a spliff that's 80% tobacco. I want to smoke a spliff that's 20% tobacco. And I think that the gang members might be a little bit more like the tobacco. It's got a little bite. Ooh,
now watch
that's
this.
a hit.
You got dudes from LA that's
ADAM22 just compared the gangbangers at No Jumper to tobacco. He said y'all was tobaccous. He said that y'all were tobackers. The tobacco, the wackiest of the tobackies. That nigga Adam, boy. He said that y'all ninjas was wacky tobacco.
not in gangs, but some intriguing.
Oh man, shout out to Whack _100 out there doing his thing, man. That's not the real Whack. That's the fake Whack. That's the Whack that I'm cool with. That's the Whack that I'm cool with. Shout out to the fake Whack in the chat.
For sure.
Exactly.
We're very
You know
much
what I'm saying?
we're looking for them.
You got some people that's out here. You got some people from LA that's not in gangs, but they family, of course.
He's a Sereno.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my Mario brothers. I call you since he say this beard. I call him. Look, no, not
Mario
like
brothers.
Luigi. He like Luigi like him. But you got some people from LA who not in the streets, who not in the gang, but they some intriguing dudes. I'd be like, man, I like to be around them type of dudes now.
Nah,
Some sharp dudes like that. These dudes are smarter than us. They can teach you some.
Adam, so you said during COVID is like when the SoundCloud kind of fell out of popularity and No Jumper suck.
I mean, like Donnie just said it in the chat, and I think it's true, is that Juice WRLD was kind of like the last SoundCloud rapper to pop off. And, you know, that was like 2018. I remember sitting.
Did you interview him?
I did, yeah, real early on. But like, I remember sitting there in the sort of like 2018 era on Melrose and just realizing like, damn, there are not new rappers coming down the pipeline.
There are not any. There aren't any.
Like there used to be. And it's so much worse now because now the labels have completely changed their entire policy when it comes to rappers, where they're saying we're not doing.
Hey, he called them ninjas a pouch of tops for sure. You ninjas is tops. Not even Indian spirit. You ninjas is tops. That is sick. That's commissary.
Development. We're going to find you online, and if you already have motion, we'll try to sign you and get behind you or whatever. But back then in 2017, they would still sign a random-ass rapper and dump millions of dollars into him, trying to turn him into something.
I see Narco.
That's insane that you said that, because that's literally who I was thinking of. That don't happen no more. They don't do that. So like No Jumper being a business that for a while was kind of profiting off of all the up-and-coming new rappers, like I just don't think people realize that if we didn't pivot into the gangster in 2020, it would have been bad for us. Like we would have basically had like very little go.
Well, now that the gangster ish is clearly not working anymore, what do you pivot into next? What's next for No Jumper? What adjustment can be made? Because you said that you pivoted away from SoundCloud rappers. Understandable. Pivot away from SoundCloud rappers. It was no longer profitable. It was no longer, you know, what you needed it to be. Understood. I ain't mad at that. So what comes next?
Going on. Like, so I do think that like we should be mindful of keeping our content to be like only a certain percentage gangster, because when it's all gangster dudes every single day, it causes people to look at the platform a different way. That's why I'm saying we got to get rid of this back here.
You just said
it adds to the narrative that like this is just some straight gangster.
That's cool.
Shit,
But you said some that's very interesting. I don't know if y'all paid attention to what he just said. He said if it wasn't for the gangster, it would have been bad over here. So if you smart enough to understand that the gangsters is keeping the lights on or making a big factor over here, then why the gangsters don't understand that?
I think they do, right?
Excuse me?
You don't think the gangsters understand that the podcast is
no, because some gangsters feel like they got to come here. Like you still got dudes that want to come here and do their thing and feel like, but
that's their new badge of honor. Just
but he recognized it. He said the gangsters, and that gangster is gonna make you that paper. So if you didn't do the gangster stuff, what do you think will happen right now in 2026?
Well, I don't think it would matter that much anymore because street rap fell off like tremendously over the last couple of years.
Shit, though. That's rap. We talking about gangster shit.
No, but like gangster rap, street. I'm gonna combine it all into one. There's very few gang members that are like will do an interview and actually really do numbers, unless they're a rapper or like a content creator.
Who?
I mean, rappers who like
no,
gangsters that aren't rappers that have had huge interviews. I'm thinking like the first time that Vlad interviewed Big U. I'm thinking about when we discovered Crip Mac. But for the most part, and we do interview dudes sometimes where their whole story is like, I'm a gang member, I did 30 years in prison, whatever. Like, I'll still do those kind of interviews, but realistically, you can't just go pluck a dude off of a random block and just be like, oh, I'm going to do an interview with him. There has to be something more interesting about him. Otherwise, you're going to be doing some shrimpy ass numbers, you know?
I agree with that.
You know, I did a huge Cowboy interview. Cowboy never rapped. That was interesting, but it was on the heels of him being involved in like one of the most.
So I think that No Jumper would do better if they could stay like on the pulse of the culture. I think that would be beneficial to, you know, what Adam has going on. If Adam can figure out how to stay, you know, keep his finger on the pulse of the culture and what was going on in LA gang, or just LA culture, period. Not even just LA gang street life, because the gang stuff is kind of like we saying is getting too old. But it was just, you know, if they could kind of keep their pulse on the culture better, what's going on in LA, not so trashy with it, I think that they'd be all right.
You know, traumatic, insane, newsworthy things in the history of LA rap.
He know how to talk though.
He's a good,
definitely interesting.
I like he's interesting.
He knows how to speak. What we're looking for.
He did numbers on Vlad too, but I'm saying that like, you know, there's only so many cowboys. Like, you know, the average gang you pull up, or if you were to pull up like every dude from blank hood in LA, You might have a couple of them who are a little older and they're like good conversationalists, and shit, but for the most part, it's going to be young dudes that realistically are not really going to do much if they come on a podcast.
There's a handful of like there's some.
Adam said basically, you gang members are not smart enough to be on no jumper anymore. That's what I'm hearing. Adam's saying that the gang members aren't smart enough to be on no jumper. That's really what I'm hearing him say. And I ain't mad at that. That's a synopsis. That's a synopsis. I can't be upset with him if that's how he feels and that's how he wants to treat his company. Who am I to judge? I'm not jury or executioner. But he's definitely now about to SHI blank on the gang members the way that he SHI blank on everybody else for sure. For sure.
No, it's some
articulate
real
dudes.
Yeah, it's real smart kids out
Cartoon,
there.
you know, there's some dudes out
Okay,
there.
but we're naming like the one dude, the absolute peak of content creators from that hood. If you looked at every single person from his hood, 95, 98% of them are gonna like not really be somebody that's gonna make a lot of sense
For sure. In general, like what I'm curious though, also, Adam, like there was like a SoundCloud wave that came shortly after that, like the Summers and Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, all those
like
dudes,
1%.
That nigga Adam, I tell you what he think about you, won't he? Adam, I tell you what he think about you, won't he?
The original one.
No, for sure. But like, was that kind of like the first time the dudes weren't being like coming over here and getting interviewed? But because that was like the only.
I mean, sort of, but like at that time we were just doing way bigger.
Yeah,
so that wasn't really what I was thinking.
That's when it was the shit.
I wasn't worried about a Sofago interview when I'm doing all this other shit that's going absolutely nuts, you know?
But the thing is, though, like those kids are the ones performing at Rolling Loud right now. Those kids are doing good numbers and like, well, yeah, like Diamond was on there, Nine Vicious was on there this year.
You're talking
like,
about rappers that came out in like the last year.
Well, they're the kids.
Yeah, the new version of
kids
that. Yeah, but I mean, you're
But it's
combining
like
two different
nobody
things
giving them.
I notice that anytime somebody makes a point that doesn't agree with Adam, he said, no, that can't be it. That can't be it. But it's like, let's just make it a valid point towards, you know, going against what Adam is saying. And because it's going against what Adam is saying, he's like, no. Y'all peep that he does that a lot. Like even Rick Rock was making a point earlier in this same episode. And Adam's like, no.
Nobody giving them a platform. No, nobody giving them a voice. Who?
Kids like
I'm just saying, y'all peep that, or is it just me? I don't know what I kind of call that.
Montreality, Our Generation. There's tons of platforms.
Baba Lamb, Twisted Society.
Baba Lamb's not interviewing people.
No,
no, you're
like
talking about
covering
YouTube
them,
documentaries. If you're gonna say things that don't make sense, just let me handle it, okay?
Jeez. Lush got treated like a horror. Jeez. Lush got treated like a horror from next door.
You're talking about
Dora the Explorer.
YouTube documentary guys. That's not the same as people who do
I thought you were
interviews.
just covering that.
You didn't give me none of these pills, did you? You didn't give me none of this shit, did you?
I'm
What?
sober as hell.
Did you give him? You know what this is, right?
A TikTok or
This ain't no TikTok.
a Tic Tac.
Huh?
TikTok.
Oh, you about to be done in a
Some
minute.
Percocet.
What?
You know what you just took, man?
Shut the f up. I already know what I said. But either way, I mean, that's one thing that like a lot of people don't get is that there's the whole lane that No Jumper originally had. There's tons of channels doing that exact thing now, and most of them realistically are not really doing even like 1 million views a month.
I mean, now, you know, that's how they do
Okay,
it.
but when Spoetyface said that you had a video,
Buddy.
All right, so I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. But we're going to continue down this list. We got some more things to cover. We got some more things to talk about. We finna jump into this content. Y'all continue to go on to this space, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Ha, pow. We gone. 6, what are you doing?
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet,
I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm ADAM22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apologetics. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm ADAM22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know we're enemies. Intention, I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.